Hello hookers, welcome back to Inspired by a Smile. This is Christy with a cute little mushroom tutorial for you. Micro crochet, of course. Here it is. It's adorable in any color. See little cute spots on it. So I have my mini crochet or mini cotton balls here. It's basically the same size as embroidery floss. My 2mm hook, a key ring, and eyeballs. So if you're ready, let's get started. Alright, so we're going to begin with the body, so the stem. So I'm just going to do a chain of 4 and join at the end with a slip stitch. This is how I do my magic circle, so if you want to do it the original way, go for it. So again, I'm just chaining 4 and joining at the end with a slip stitch. There we go. Then just do one chain, and you're going to go into the middle of the circle and do 10 half double crochet. Make sure you crochet over the little piece of thread. Again, that's 10 half double crochet. So while you're doing that, I would like to thank everybody for watching my videos so far. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please like the video. It helps a lot. And don't forget, if you're not subscribed with notifications on my channel, please make sure that you are, because it helps. It shows you when I upload new videos. I do eventually put these on Facebook, so if you are watching from Facebook as well, just make sure you're following my page, and you'll see anything I upload as I go. Also, if you do want to check out my other social accounts, they are all linked at the top of my YouTube channel. I like to be available for you if you need help with a tutorial, have a tutorial request for something new, or want to show me a picture of your finished project from one of my tutorials. I love seeing those too. You can also find those links on my Facebook page under my profile picture. Okay, so we're at the beginning here. You're just going to do 2 half double crochet into the first stitch. Now I'm going to put my stitch marker. And now you're going to do 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. So this row you're going to do 2, 1, and then 2 half double crochet all the way around to the beginning. It will end with 2 in the same stitch where the stitch marker is. So you're just going to keep going around, and this is the only other row for the bottom before we start doing the sides. So just keep going, 2, 1, 2 half double crochet all the way around. Alright, so we're done that row. Now you're going to skip a stitch and then go into the one after that and do a slip stitch, and then do a chain. Now for this row only, we're going to go in the back loop of the stitch, because it's going to start forming the side. So we're just going to go in the back loop only, just like that, basically the side of the piece. And you're just going to do a half double crochet all the way around. So this is the only row we're going to do that in. See it, once you go to turn it inside out, it'll pull up nice. Just keep going to the beginning. Alright, so we're done that row. I took out my stitch marker because it's going to go in between right here, just so that you know where you're beginning of the row is. You can move it along, but you can leave it here as well. It's pretty easy to see where it starts. So including this first row, you want 5 rows total. So you're going to go in the first stitch, go right into the stitch this time and do a half double crochet. And you're going to do a half double crochet in each stitch all the way around. Again, you want 5 rows total, including the first one that we did on into the back loops. And that's going to form the cute little body of the mushroom. So one half double crochet each stitch, 5 rows, guys. Awesome. So we're done that. Now it's time to do the bottom of the mushroom top, I guess you could call it. So I'm just going to skip a stitch, do a slip stitch, and then you're going to do a chain. And now we're going to do, actually first, yes, that's important. We have to just turn that inside out first. Awesome. So after we turn it inside out, you can take out your stitch marker. I guess you could have took it out beforehand too, wouldn't matter. So now you're going to do a triple crochet in the back loop only of the stitch all the way around. You want to do 2 triple crochet in the same stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and then do another one in the same stitch. And then go into the next one and do the same thing. So 2 triple crochet in each stitch all the way around to the beginning. And you don't really need your stitch marker. As you can see where the beginning starts. Just keep going all the way around. Alright, so we're done this part here. So now you're just going to go into the top of the first stitch with your hook and do a slip stitch. And you can just cut this, you don't have to cut it very long, you're just going to sew it into the top of the piece after. I'll show you. Just leave it for now though, because you'll be able to see where the back of the mushroom is a little bit easier, at least until we put the face on. So I do really appreciate everyone watching so far. If you haven't already, please like the video. It keeps it in the algorithm for others to see. And if you haven't already, make sure that you are subscribed with notifications on my YouTube channel if you're watching from there. I always upload my videos on there first. If you are watching from Facebook though, make sure that you're just following my page. And like I said before, guys, if you need help, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always here. You can ask on the video itself or on any of the social platforms that I'm on. So I'm just putting the eyes in, as you can see. I'm going to do that. It's quite easy to put them in. Nice and easy to line up. Just make sure that you like where they are before you secure them in the back. Also, guys, if you would like to, it's never expected, but if you want to do a one-time donation on PayPal, sign up to my subscription monthly on Facebook or Patreon. Check all that out. My Facebook page is pretty cheap. It's only 99 cents a month Canadian and $1.29 a month American. Patreon's a bit more, so I'd understand if you don't want to sign up to that. Facebook is only, like I said, it's cheap. It's under $2 a month, so It's a little bit better over there. So now we're just going to sew on the mouth. It's you just need a little bit of black embroidery floss there. Also, if you do want to request a tutorial, I love hearing what you guys want to make. If it's not on my channel already, I don't mind making your requests. Some of my most watched videos are actually requested by you guys, so I like when I hear from you guys on what you want on my channel. If you also do finish any of my tutorials, I love seeing pictures from them too. Some people have sent me pictures already and a video even. It's awesome to see. So there, yeah, I just knotted the end, going in from the inside. Now you want to go in the middle of the eyes, go down a bit. Now you can make your smile however you want. This is just how I'm doing it. Awesome. So now after you do that side, go right in where you did the other, where you, in the middle here. You go right through the same stitch. Now just push it out a bit and you can go into the back of the stitch. Make sure you are in the back stitch only so it doesn't show through the front. And I just went through twice. Awesome. So the face is done. Looking cute. So now we can start the top. Alright, so I've got my color of choice for the top of the mushroom. So again, chaining 4, joining the end with a slip stitch. So if you do want to make the magic ring the OG way, go for it. I just never have and probably never will. This is how I learned it, so. Alright, so I just did a chain and then I'm gonna do 11 half double crochet into the circle. Oh, crocheting over the little piece of thread so you can pull tight at the end, and again that's 11 half double crochet into the circle this time. This is a very cute little mushroom too, I must say. And I love all the different color possibilities for mushrooms. I do enjoy making mushroom creations as well. There are other ones on my channel if you ever want to check them out. Alright, so just putting that little piece of yarn through the back, and I'm going to do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch at the beginning here. Alright, so I'm just putting in my stitch marker. If you need to move yours up at all, go for it, but I'm going to leave it here. When you freehand enough, you can start seeing where the end of the rows are and leave your stitch marker in the same place. So for this row, you want to do 2 half double crochet in the same stitch all the way around. So 2 half double crochet in the same stitch, and you want to do that all the way to the beginning. Awesome. So now we're going to do the next row. It's the last increase row after this one. So you want to do 1 half double crochet in the first stitch and 2 half double crochet in the same stitch. So 1, 2, 1 all the way around until you get back to the beginning of the row. Awesome. So just like that, guys, 1, 2, 1 half double crochet all the way around to the beginning. Alright, so this row here is actually going to be a repeat row. So you want to do 1 half double crochet in each stitch all the way around, and including this row you want 4 rows total the same. So again, it's going to be 1 half double crochet in each stitch, and that's going to be for 4 rows total. So I'm just showing you how to start this one, and I'll come back when I have my 4 done. Awesome. So just keep going. Awesome, so we're done the top of the mushroom. I'm just going to skip a stitch, do a slip stitch, and you want to leave this tail long enough so that you can sew it to the body of the mushroom. So leave yourself enough wiggle room with the tail. Just going to fasten that off, and then we're going to turn it inside out. First we're going to take out the stitch marker. There we go. Looking good. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to make one of these spots for the top. Now, these are really easy. You just want to basically put as many stitches and what size stitches you want for each one to make different sizes. The first one is single crochet, like 7 stitches. That one is half double crochet, and I think there's like 10 stitches, and then the other one is double crochet. Probably about the same amount of stitches as the half double crochet one. But you can do whatever stitches you want and make them and put as many as you want in the circles. Just your end game is to have different size ones. And on all of the keychains I made so far, I've only did 4 spots. If you make them small enough, you can probably fit more. So again, chaining 4, joined at the end with a slip stitch and did a chain. This one I'm actually going to do 2 rows, so I'll stop though and finish the second row once I get to it. So right now I'm doing half double crochet into the circle. Make sure you crochet over the little piece of thread. So I'm doing 10 half double crochet in total for this one, for the first row. You don't have to do 2 row ones either, but I like to make at least one really big circle or spot. So the best way is to just do 2 rows on it. But the other ones are just 1 row into the circle. pretty excited to get this posted for you guys. Again, if you do need help, please let me know on this tutorial or any other one. And I really do want to know if you have requests for new tutorials. I love to hear them. And don't forget to like the video, please. It really does help. So I'm just going to stick my stitch marker in. I did 2 half double crochet in the first stitch. And then I'm going to do 1 half double crochet in the next stitch. Now you can even do 2 in the same stitch all the way around if you want it really big, but it's big enough just by doing this. So 2, 1, 2 half double crochet all the way around to the beginning. Awesome, so we're done the biggest spot. So I'm just going to skip a stitch and then do a slip stitch in the next one. Leave the tail long enough on all those so that we can sew them onto the top. Alright, so I'm just going to tie that up and take out the stitch marker in a second, but make sure that you make all 4 of your spots and then we can get them sewn on. Awesome, so I already pre-sewed on 3 of them. I'll show you how to sew on this little guy. So as you can see, they're all over the place, random spots. Like I said too, if you want to make them all smaller, maybe not like all the same size, but if you have more smaller ones, you could definitely add more. So I'm just going in and out through the top of the mushroom, since we'll be sewing it on, well, since you won't be seeing the inside of it, is what I meant to say. Make sure you pull tight enough so that it's nice and flat against the top. So you're just going in and out through the sides of the circle. Awesome. So we're at the beginning here, so I'm just going to turn it inside out. And I'm going right underneath the spot and sewing it through twice. And then you can just snip it after. And we're ready to put on the little chain thing and ring. Alright, so I pre-sewed in the first one here, or the first end. I'll just show you how to quickly make a chain in case it's your first time making one. I know it won't be everybody's, but just in case. So just leave a long enough tail because you're going to sew it in on both sides. And the chain I made is a chain of 20, but this is just an example of what you got to do. So you're just going to chain like that, 20. Again, make sure there's a long enough tail on that end. When you're done, just tie it off and you'll have another long tail. So see, I already sewed it in on that one side, so just keep an eye on how I do the second one. That's what you'll do for both sides. But right now I already have it sewn through, so you're going to put the ring. And this is exactly what I did for the first side, so, and see the long tail is at the back. So you're just going in beside the hole in the middle. I don't go through the middle. I always go beside. And then just make sure it's tight enough so that your chain is touching the top of the mushroom. And then just go through twice with the needle. Again, that's exactly what I did the first time. And then you can tie it up. I'm just going to do it twice just so it's a little bit extra secure. And then you can snip that. Awesome. So ready to sew this on. Good job so far. Alright, so we're ready to stuff the mushroom. At first I'm going to show you just how to hide this. So I'm just going on the inside of the stitches only. Alright. So just put enough stuffing in the body to keep its shape. Just don't overstuff so that there's stuffing coming through. There we go. You also want the bottom of your mushroom to stay flat, so if you overstuff, it's not going to stay flat. And in the top of the mushroom, you want enough stuffing so that it keeps its shape. But don't overstuff it either. There we go. Again, guys, I really do appreciate everyone watching my videos. It's awesome to see that people like making my stuff. Alright, so you want to have this so that your key ring and chain are facing the proper way, right? So your mushroom hangs properly. So you want that like this. Your string will be at the back of the mushroom as well. So you'll know if it's lined up properly. As long as your string is back there and you have it lined up as best you can, it'll be okay. So now I'm going to go in the back of the stitch of the mushroom bottom, and then in the back again, and then you want to actually go far enough up into the top of the mushroom. So you're going through the stitch right there, see? I went up a little bit with the needle. So you're just going to do that again right through the back stitch of the mushroom bottom, back through. Make sure you pull tight enough. And you won't really see the pink at all in the beige part, so just carefully go like this all the way around until you get to the beginning, and I'll show you how to fasten it off. Awesome, all done this cute little mushroom keychain. So I'm just going to take the needle and go through the head, just like that. Now you grab the scissors and pull on that string so it hides itself in there. It's looking so cute. I have a cute little keychain here. And I'll show you his buddies, or her buddies, whatever. Awesome. So, so cute. Good job, guys. Yay!